This is RICKY, the Android guy. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Android Weekly / Android Q&A. We go over all the latest topics that happen during the week in the mobile world, and then answer your questions live. If you want your question answered live, just email me at asktheandroidguy@gmail.com, and just make sure your subject is question. Every week I take about 3 to 5 questions, typically, and try to answer them. However, if you want your question guaranteed to be answered, well, there's absolutely only one way, and that is to watch us live. That's right, every single week, Sunday at Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m., you can watch us live, and we will answer all of your questions live. So answer all of your questions live right off the bat. So if you're watching me live right now, just ask your question in the comment section down below, and I will get to it before the end of the episode. All right, let's get started. Now, the first question we have today, not the first question, the first news topic we have today is going to be the Galaxy Note 7 storage confirmed. And this comes from the famous tipster, Evan Blass. And Evan Blass has confirmed it that yes, 64 gigs is the built-in storage for the Galaxy Note 7. And we do have a 64 gig variant standard. So it looks like there will no longer be a 32 gig variant for the Note 7. It'll become standard 64. I think this is really big for two reasons. One, this is really big because if Apple releases their iPhone 7 Plus and it still has 32 gigs, Samsung having 64 gigs plus expandable memory is a huge leg up on the competition. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think this is really big that Samsung is putting 64 gigs of storage as standard? Quite frankly, I see most people actually not needing a memory card with 64 gigs of internal memory, plus the fact that you can add up to 256 memory is just insane. You're having over 300 gigs of built-in storage then on the go. That's pretty big. You have a quarter of a terabyte on the go with you. What do you guys think in the comment section? Let me know. I think this is really big, and I think this is a step in the right direction in terms of storage. I think 64 gigs for a powerhouse smartphone should become standard. So if you are a power user, yes, I think that 64 gigs should become standard. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. All right, that being said, we have a bunch of other news from the Note 7. First of all, we have this demo showing how quick the it was working earlier today. Let's see if it works again. Boom, that was it. That's how quick that video was, just for being able to unlock it. So the big downside, if you did notice carefully though, is the fact that he has to swipe first. So he has to swipe first, then it comes up and it does unlock instantly. As soon as that comes up for the password, it unlocks instantly. So very quick, which is one thing we like to see. However, needing a swipe to do it before, way too long. I could have already done my fingerprint by that point. So that, in my opinion, way too long. But let me know what you guys think. That being able to do it, again, very quick in terms of once it's swiped, instantly. But you have to swipe it first. I think that's a big no-no. If it does require that, I think Samsung's in for some trouble. Let me know what you guys think. Now, another thing about the Note 7 is we have a little bit of the leak setup. It seems like there will be some parts that you should be aware of. One, if you have puffy eyes at, say, night or had a late night, that could cover your irises. So if it covers the circle around your eye, that will obviously mess it up. Either LED camera or whatever, anything like that. Like, don't have any of that stuff on. LASIK surgery could possibly change it if you did your iris scan and then you change your LASIK afterward. That could, and again, some of these are very obvious. So this is one thing, is if you have any dirt on your glasses. So if you wear glasses like I do, and you and well, when I don't wear my contacts, and you'd have that, you can actually get a bit of negative either from dirt or from light. If you have dirt or light on your glasses, it will not be able to scan your irises. So these are just a few things that we might run into for issues with the iris scanner. Not only that, but we do have some UI changes confirmed. So if we look right here, we have a couple of different things. We have S-Note, but we have something called Glance, which I'm not sure exactly what Glance is. I'm guessing it's a form of screen capture. It's different from screen write. And if that is true, then you can like record a little small area. So you can record a section, you can do a lasso, you can do an oval. But this I think is really interesting. You can do an animated GIF. So you can do an animated GIF with a screen capture, and it looks like you can just do it in a specific area instead of doing the entire screen. I think this is rather interesting actually, because if you just want to do a quick animated photo, say if you're on a website and you want to take a GIF of a GIF, this allows you to copy it and do it right instead of just downloading it maybe. Or if you want to make a GIF of a video of a movie you're watching, this will actually allow you to record a section of it, and then you have a GIF from a movie. That is pretty interesting. So that one I think is pretty interesting for the most part. I would like it just to like, you can do a GIF of your throwing your Pokeball. Think about it that way. For Pokemon Go, how many GIFs are we going to see with that? So that I think is pretty cool. Alright, and then the next bit of news, we have confirmed, yes, it is a 12 megapixel camera on the Note 7. So for those of you wondering how much storage we're going to get, or sorry, how many megapixels we're going to get on the Note 7, we have 12 megapixels, we have 64 gigs of storage, and we have an iris scanner. So all these things are confirmed now that we know we're getting from the Galaxy Note 7 coming up. So it confirms again 12 megapixel rear camera. It will be 12 megapixel. Of course, it'll be the dual pixel technology that was on the last one, but that's how many we have. So there we have it. It has confirmed it. We also have an interesting tidbit. According to Sam Mobile, the Tab S3 and the Gear S3 will not be launched this month, or rather in August. No, they're going to wait for IFA. So IFA this year, I believe, is the first week of September. Where is... They don't have the date on here, but I'm almost positive it's either the first week of September or the last week of August. And that being said, it looks like we will not be having a new tablet at this announcement unless we get our Note tablet, which I'm still hoping for, but I'm starting to doubt now. Unless we do not get that, then the downside is that we won't get a tablet or a watch with this announcement. Is the Note 7 able to stand on its own? I'm sure, of course it is, but it's always nice to have a little bit extra, something more to the announcement. I think a watch would have done very well. I'm hoping at least we get that new Gear VR, because I just feel like by itself, it won't make as much of an impact as it could with other devices. At least that's my opinion. And the last bit of news is a very interesting one. We get an update on the flexible screen that we've been waiting for the Galaxy X coming next year. And the Galaxy X coming next year really pretty much, I think this patent is describing how it will be. And that is a flexible type of muscle, quote unquote, which will allow the phone to bend and move and shape. And it's really interesting. The way it looks like with here, it seems like if you touch it in a certain way or whichever, you can fold it. Now, this is a very interesting concept, definitely one that I'm very interested in. And again, I love the idea of getting a screen that we cannot break that is bendable. So this is a new muscle screen technology that Samsung is coming up with. Again, I really think it's interesting. I really like the idea of it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Would you like this? Again, the whole idea behind a flexible screen is the fact that you will never break glass again because it won't have glass. It will literally just have a flexible screen. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. All right. That being said, let's get to the questions you guys have. Now, it might be a little bit shorter because we do not have questions from the email this week, simply for the fact that this week has been a little bit busy for me. A lot of wedding stuff came up, a lot of work stuff came up, and preparing, I had to get all the Moto Z stuff done, and we still have more. We have the comparisons coming up. We're going to compare the Moto Z to the Galaxy S7. We're going to compare the Moto Z Force to the S7 Edge, and we're comparing the Moto Z Force to the iPhone 6s Plus. So we have a lot of comparisons coming up this week, and then we have to work on another phone that we have an embargo on the following week. So it's just one after another, trying to give you as much as I can. So yeah, I will continue to try to do as much as we can. All right, now let's get to the comment section down below. When are you posting the Gear 360 review? Very good question. I've done a lot of videos with the Gear 360 now, and yes, I definitely can do a review for it. Overall, it's been a thing of time. I haven't had any. It's been very hectic, very crazy. As you know, I'm getting married in September, the end of September. I have a bachelor party in the beginning of September, and just a lot of stuff going on right now behind the scenes. So I will get to the Gear 360, but most likely it'll be within the next 2 weeks, especially because we're also revamping. We just got the Mainstream Movie Guide channel back up and running today. We got a new intro, we got a new logo, so that's all coming today as well. So a lot of stuff behind the scenes, working on everything we can to give you guys the best content possible. I can't wait to get it. I hope this phone lasts me forever. Any news on the battery? So for the battery, we have very conflicting news on the battery. So until we get a definitive, which I don't think we will till August 2nd, I'm not going into any reports on the battery anymore. It could be 3,500, it could be 4,000, it could be 4,500, it could be 3,000. We do not know. My guess is it will be at I don't buy the 4,000 anymore, just because of things I've heard. But who knows? I could be wrong. Hopefully, but I'm guessing it's more likely 3,500. But we'll see. 64 gig is great as a standard. 16 and 32 have been the standard for so long, and apps nowadays have taken up a lot of room. Absolutely. By adding a preference to be standard, it would be great. Absolutely, I hope so. Hopefully no swipe. I agree with you. It needs to not have the swipe, or else it won't. If it's not as quick as a fingerprint scanner, people are not going to use iris scanning. Plain and simple. I wonder if it will work with contact lenses. Contact lenses were not one of the things that it said would stop it, and my guess is because contact lenses do not mess with the iris. Actually, it goes right on top of it, and it's relatively clear, so it can't. If you take it with your contact lenses, it should not make a difference. Now, it would be an interesting question if you took your iris scanning, like when you scanned in your iris, if you took it without and then put them on. I think that would mess with it. But it was not listed as one of the things that could mess with it. I have chingy eyes. Well, yeah, it depends on everyone's eyes. Hey, do you know how to hack online games? If it's possible or not? I don't really do hacking online games. It's just not my thing. I work with gloves, so I will love an iris scanner. Absolutely, I think that's a great point. For people that can't use fingerprint scanners because they work with gloves all day, that's a great point. Great screen grab. That's awesome. It would really be easier to show text conversations. Absolutely. There is a video about the glance on the Note. Oh, there's a video on it. Oh, I haven't seen the video yet, I guess. Anyone know? Will going to be new S Pen on the Note 7? There will be an S Pen on the Note 7, but there's a new Note app. So we do know there's a new Note app. There's no word yet if the functionality of the S Pen is different, other than the GIF or the glance we just saw on the screen capture earlier. So other than that, we do not know if there is any new functions to the S Pen. I'm sure there will be, but we do not know of any. When is it coming out to the US? When can I pre-order? Everything will be revealed August 2nd. The original thing had said August 15th, so that's what we're sticking with. However, one of my friends did point out to me I think August 15th is a Monday or a Tuesday, which would be it's a Monday. So that would be unusual. Maybe it would be that week, but we'll have to wait and see. Note 7 comes out August 2nd, will be unveiled August 2nd, but rumors state that carriers will do pre-orders so that people can get the phone August 2nd. I do not believe that's true. I do not believe it will launch August 2nd. I honestly think there's a 0 chance of it launching August 2nd. So yeah, I think it will be pre-ordered August 2nd or August 3rd, but you cannot get it August 2nd, in my opinion. New Gorilla Glass 5. Yes, that was another article that was talked about this week. New Gorilla Glass 5. It's not out yet, but the whole idea is that you can actually take it at, it could take a drop of 5 feet. Or like, I think it was 411 exactly, or 410. So almost 5 feet, it could take a drop of that. So that's the big thing with Gorilla Glass 4 and Gorilla Glass 5, that it would be more drop resistant. No phone has had Gorilla Glass 5 yet, but it's a possibility that the Note obviously could be the first one. I just watched The Killing Joke. It's a good movie. You just watched The Killing... How did you just watch The Killing Joke? How did you watch it? It's not out yet, is it? No, it's not out. How'd you watch it? Let me know. I might have to watch it tonight then. Any news on the Note 7 battery? Again, no confirmed thing on the Note 7 battery. Whoa, sorry, just a lot of messages came up. I hope Samsung Note 7 will use Gorilla Glass 5. I hope so too. My Gear S2 isn't receiving text messages. How can I fix the problem? Make sure you did all the updates. The Gear S2 has gone about 2 updates over the last 3 weeks. So make sure you did that. All in all, with this, I would say you could check your notification settings, see if you have limited notifications on, and then if nothing else, obviously you could reset it. You could save it, the settings, and then reset it, and then restore the settings so it's minimal for what you need to do. Flex screen, I wonder if it will be quality of the screen will be as good as glass. I think it will be. All the bendable technology we've seen is crystal clear, but obviously we'll see when it comes to pass. Ricky, did you hear about the rumors that T-Mobile will offer a BOGO for the Note 7? I did hear about that, but those rumors have only been with one source, so I do not believe that they're necessarily true. It would be great if they did that. That would be really cool, but we'll have to wait and see. There is a Samsung S8 leak. I would say that any Samsung S8 leak has no credibility whatsoever. The reason why is because the S8 wouldn't come out till next year, and Samsung at this stage of making a phone would have about 3 to 5 different versions of an S8, and only one of them will be real. So anything on an S8 leak is complete false. How come whenever I update my apps now, it tells me contains ads as if something will be a problem? I'm not sure what you're doing because mine doesn't tell me that. I'm not sure. And ads spelled like that, A is in ADDS, not ADS. That's weird because it's not telling you it'll contain ads. Then you're saying it contains added features. I'm guessing. Who's getting the new Xbox? Not me. Are any images of the new VR from Samsung? No, there's been no new images from the VR. Best wallpapers apps for the S7 Edge, please. I download my wallpapers usually, like I found them online. However, one of the best ones is Quad HD wallpapers or QHD wallpapers on the Google Play Store. Or Zedge is always a good one too. Will the S Pen on the Note 7 be better battery operated? Oh, that is a good question. There was rumors about that, but we haven't had any update on it. So again, could be, could not be. Have you heard of the theory that it will have a back screen? Of what will have a back screen? I'm not sure which product you're talking about that would have a back screen, but no, I've heard of no smartphone having a back screen. What do we know about the new S Pen? Not much, unfortunately. When are we going to be able to build our own custom phones like PCs, spec it out the way you want? I doubt that'll be anytime in the near future. Honestly, I don't think Project Aria will be very successful, but that is the closest thing you have to building your own smartphone. I think the price for the S7 is too much money. I mean, it depends on the person. I just want to say thank you for the helpful tips and tricks. Oh, well, thank you, Drake, or Dark, sorry, Dark. I appreciate that comment. I appreciate it. Thank you. Did you know new Gorilla Glass? Yeah, I did. But no, we don't know if the Note will have it. But Gorilla Glass 5 is said to come out on phones this year. So the Note 5 is Note 7 is a possibility. What do you use to transfer iTunes Music to the playlist on the Samsung S5? That's pretty easy. You just use Google Music. I actually have a video on it, how to transfer all your music from an iPhone to an Android. So yeah. What about USB Type-C on the Note 7? Yeah, the Note 7 will have USB Type-C. I'm not sure which phone to get out of the iPhone 7 Pro or the Galaxy S7 Edge or the Note 7. What is your opinion? I would say that the Note 7 will easily be better than the S7 Edge. Between the Note 7 and the iPhone 7 Pro, we don't know what the iPhone 7 Pro has, but everything looks like this iPhone 7 Pro, and it's not going to be called Pro, it's just going to be called Plus. So there's only going to be an iPhone 7 Plus that will have Pro-like features. But there's, yeah, it's from what everything we've seen, Apple is really concentrating on next year's iPhone, and this year's is kind of getting a little bump. Is it true that you can pre-order the Note 7 now in some places? In certain countries, yes. Whoa, again. You watched The Killing Joke on an app called 123 Movies. Now, is this a video cam quality or is this a really good quality? Why are they still using Gorilla Glass? Because Gorilla Glass is better for protection, actually. Gorilla Glass, I'm guessing you're talking about versus Sapphire Glass, right? Sapphire Glass is more scratch resistant, but Gorilla Glass is actually tougher and breaks less compared to Sapphire Glass. Do you try Android 7.0? No, I have not tried Android 7.0. You should do a video on Kodi like you did on Showbox. Kodi's a little bit trickier and a little bit more techy, and I am not an expert on it, so unless I would be, really knowledgeable about it, like I could answer any questions, I don't want to start a video on that and then not have an answer for a question. I'm switching from an iPhone to a Note. Apple is just going the wrong direction, in my opinion. Absolutely, they're going the wrong direction. These last few products have been without Steve Jobs' influence at all, so you're beginning to see the price that cost. Can you do a Samsung SMG Prime hidden features? I'm not sure what you mean by SMG hidden Prime. Prime, Grand Prime? Is that the one you're talking about, or is there another Prime? Went to Samsung. When will Samsung release Android 7.0? Well, we don't have Android 7.0 on the market yet, so my guess is Android 7.0 at the earliest will come out in August, at the latest in October. So by that logic, I would say probably January. How is your health? I hope you're feeling better. Yes, my health is good. For those of you who don't know, I did a video a long time ago when I went to the hospital because I had gallstones for my gallbladder. I haven't had any issues anymore. I don't have any issues anymore. So yeah, I did not get the surgery. I just never needed it. So yeah. I missed it. What's the storage on the Note 7? Will have 64 gigs is correct. Plus up to 256 gigs of storage. When do you think Samsung will get a dual camera? I think if Apple's successful on their dual camera, you'll see a dual camera in the S8, to be honest. Ricky, you are awesome. Keep up the great work, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. The Killing Joke wasn't great quality on the 123 Movies app. Okay, then I'll wait. I like, if I'm going to see The Killing Joke for the first time, I want to see it in amazing quality, you know. That's just my preference. Obviously, some people just want to see it first, and that's their preference, but it just depends on the person. When is the S7 Edge going to get Android Nougat? Android Nougat isn't out yet. It's still in beta. Again, I would say January if it comes out in October. If it comes out in August, then I would probably say November. It takes them at least 2 months, especially with carriers. Will the Note 7 run cooler than the previous Note phones? It seems to heat up far when running multitask. Yes, it will have liquid cooling just like the S7 Edge did. Samsung Grand Prime. To be honest, I wouldn't do a hidden features on the Grand Prime anymore because the replacement is already out, which is the J7. So the J7 is a replacement for the Grand Prime, and the On 5 is a replacement for the Core Prime. So if anything, I would do a 10 hidden features on that upcoming. Ricky, swiping on the new Note 7 makes sense. What if you look at the phone and you don't want to unlock it? See, here's my thing about that, right? My screen is off. If I push the home button, it should unlock with my eyes. I shouldn't have to hit the home button or the power button, then swipe, then it unlocks. That's too many steps. Because again, instead of that, I could have just held the home button the entire time and unlocked it. So that's my opinion. Again, everyone has a different one. Whoa. A couple of questions. Move this thing up. My dad has a Galaxy Note 3, and I would like to know if there are any keyboards that I can install to help him text and make the keyboard much bigger. Absolutely. The best keyboard on the market is called SwiftKey. So SwiftKey is the best keyboard on the market. Completely customizable. You can add numbers, you can add arrows. It can be very, very easy and simple for him, and you can make it a lot bigger. You can have it take up almost the entire screen if you want. So whatever you want to do, that is the best keyboard to do it with. Samsung should be slapped for releasing Samsung Pay on Bluetooth only version of the Gear S2. Well, you know. How fast do you think fast charging with Type-C will be from 0 to 50? I think Type-C, if it has a newer type of charging, should from 50% I would probably say 20 minutes, but we'll see. The Galaxy S6 Edge Plus or the S7 Edge? Easily the S7 Edge. It is better in every single way compared to the S6 Edge Plus, in every single way. Ricky, what do you think about the Note 7, the world best phone? Will it be the world's best phone, the Galaxy Note 7? Well, let's put it this way. The Notes have taken the best smartphone of the year 3 years or 4 years in a row. So will this one be the best phone of this year? It's a possibility. It's shaping up to be that way, but we'll have to wait and see. Any hidden features on the Galaxy Tab S 9.7? I don't think I ever did a hidden features for the tablets. Tablets I usually don't do hidden features for because there are not as many hidden features for tablets as there are for phones. But I don't believe I ever did one for that. Any new games you've been playing recently, and also glad you're doing great? No new, not too many. I mean, Pokemon Go has consumed my life. I'm completely on Pokemon Go. And if you're not Team Valor, well then screw you. No, Pokemon Go definitely is probably the biggest one I've been playing. I play other games like some different stuff and everything like that, but yeah. Will the Note 7 have adoptable storage? That I am not sure of. There was a way to get that on the S7, so I would assume so, but it seems that it slowed it down greatly. However, the Note 7 might have the new compatibility of the ultra-fast, new ultra-fast SD cards can go up to 350 megabits per second as opposed to only 95. So maybe with that, you will see great quality adaptive storage. What's up with the new fast charger? I saw on the side of the screen in the beginning of the stream. New fast wireless charger I saw. Was it in the article? If it was in the article, or was it on my side, like I showed it? For the new fast wireless charger, we have heard rumors of one, like that it could wirelessly charge the phone and the watch at the same time, or it could work with both separately, but we don't know how will it be. Will Samsung release a new fast wireless charger for the Note 7? It's definitely possible. And we'll just block that. Well, that may be as great as the S6 Plus. I'm not sure which phone you were talking about. Were you talking about the... Yeah, I'm not sure what phone you were talking about. You're the best. Goodbye. With the Note 7 being released as a 64 gig, I don't think there will be a need for an SD card. With that said, would the SD card now slow down the phone? SD cards do slow down the phone. Your internal storage on this phone is 350 megabits per second. Your fastest memory card you can buy goes at 95. So SD cards, yes, do slow down the phone. Is it worth it for you? I don't know. Okay, and this user's gonna just be blocked. Look at that. Ricky, do you know about any apps for the Samsung Galaxy Tab A 9.7 I can install and play with the PS4 remotely on it? Well, let's just put it this way. You can directly plug in a PS4 cable with an OTG cable, and it works automatically. There are like 6-access apps that allow you to do it, but it's a very tedious process. There's lots of videos on it, but it's not an easy process. I would say you're better off, quite frankly, getting a controller like this, really simple and clean, which I did do reviews for this controller. something simple, clean, portable to take on the go. And that way you don't have to worry about the battery life as much as a PS4 controller, because this will last longer. Which is the best S7 Edge or the new Moto Force? Well, you'll have to watch our comparison to check that out, but it's closer than you think. Oh, I was talking about the S6 speaker. Oh, the S6 speaker does have, yeah, okay, the S6 does have a better speaker than the S7. Which is more resistant, Samsung S7 Active or the Moto Force X? I actually believe the S7 Active has a better screen protection than the Moto Force, but the Moto Force will replace it if it breaks for 5 years. So the Moto Force wins it. What's the storage on the Note 7 going to be? 64 gigs. Will it be water resistant, Note 7? I do believe, yes, the Note 7 will be water resistant. Do you watch a YouTuber named Floozy Carter? No, I do not. Should I? Super Nintendo is the style of the controller, yeah. iPhone 7 or Note 7? Right now, no one wants the the iPhone 7 because it doesn't look like it's going to be that impressive comparing to everything else from before. So yeah. Did you watch the Wonder Woman and Justice League trailer? Yes, Wonder Woman I thought looked good. Justice League, I wasn't impressed. I'm sorry. I just wasn't impressed. Will the Note 7 have a better speaker than the S7? God, I hope so. I really do. But we don't know. Oh, Flossie. Flossie. Well, you spelled Floozy Carter, not Flossie Carter. Is there a way for me to control my PS3 via Bluetooth using my Galaxy phone instead of buying a Sony remote? Yes, there is. Again, you can do it with the direct connection. Wirelessly over Bluetooth, though, does require some tinkering, and I just haven't done it for so long because I've just been using Bluetooth controllers ever since. I'm getting the Note 7, and you will be my first source for Keep the Info up to great work. I will have videos up before you get the Note 7. The screens are just large and thin. I don't think that the new glass will be much better. What do you think? Again, the glass has been better overall as it's come along, but you know, obviously glass is glass. It'll always break. That's what we want. We want to end up getting flexible phones so that we have no glass to break. Should I factory reset my Gear S2 because I'm not receiving messages? If those things didn't work earlier, then yes. Yes, Flossie Carter, my bad. No, I haven't seen Flossie Carter. Let's see, I'll do a quick search. Whoa. Flossie Carter. Haven't seen him before, but he looks cool. Looks badass. Like he'd probably beat me up. No, I'm sorry. But yeah. Thinking about getting the 9.7 Tab S2. Should I wait for something new before I spend $400? Absolutely. The Tab S3, as we talked about at the beginning of the show, will come out at IFA. So I would completely wait because the Tab S2 will go cheaper than $400. You could probably get it for $300 in September. How big is the Note 7 battery? We do not have confirmation on it, so we can't tell that. Is your movie channel updated now? No, it will be updated tonight. Got a new logo, got a new trailer video, so all that stuff is releasing tonight. Just have to edit everything in, and you'll have it. Where can I get a good 10 band equal for? I'm not sure. Oh, sorry, I got a group message coming. I'm not sure. I don't really do that too much, so yeah. Can I connect a set of Skullcandy Uproar wireless Bluetooth headphones to my PS4 or any other Bluetooth headphones or earbuds? No. Well, see, here, let me put it this way. You can connect headphones to listen in with the PS4, but you can't now use it as a mic, so it cannot be used as a gaming headset. So know that. Will the Note 7 have an Exynos or a Snapdragon? Everything's looking like, oh, okay, got it. Sorry, just something that someone posted. Will the Note 7 have an Exynos or a Snapdragon? I would say it's looking like it's going to have a Snapdragon, but we'll have to see. Any news on the Gear S3 yet? Not since the photo we had about 4 weeks back. How do you think that the community will respond to the iPhone 7 without a headphone jack? I don't think it's going to matter. I think it's more going to be that that there's just not that many changes to the iPhone 7 that people are going to be pissed off about it. Excited about the new Transformers? The Transformers movie? No, not really. I paid $100 for the Tab S2 off eBay. It was broken. Sent it to Samsung. They fixed it for free. Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome. Did you see the new Tarzan movie? If yes, do you review it? No, I did not see the new Tarzan movie. I saw the new Star Trek movie this weekend, and I'm going to see the Bourne movie next weekend. I think the Note 7 battery is going to be 3600 based on the S7 Edge. That's definitely a possibility. Was the Ghostbuster movie as good as they say? No, the Ghostbuster movie is definitely something you should see on Netflix or something like that, but the Ghostbusters movie was not worth seeing in movie theaters. Not at all. Are you getting the new VR for the PS4? Yes, I am. Are you it should come with a Lightning cable adapter. For the iPhone, yeah, it's going to come. I don't know if it's going to come with a Lightning cable headphone adapter. I honestly don't believe so. I believe it's just going to come with headphones with a Lightning cable. So it'll be headphones with a Lightning cable, and they're going to start selling the AirPods Bluetooth headphones as well, because they already patented that name. And yeah, it looks like that'll happen. All right, guys, I think that we're going to call that a show. Again, if you have not subscribed to my other channel, The Mainstream Movie Guy, we got a brand new segments coming up. I'm going to talk about a lot of stuff that happened during Comic-Con, so if you liked any of that kind of stuff, make sure to check it out. And yeah, it should be really good. Let's see. Let me see. The other thing. Samsung is very easy on warranty repairs. That's really cool. Is the iris scanner as fast as fingerprint scanner? From what we saw earlier on the video, after this is done streaming, check it out later, and you can actually see how fast the iris scanner was. Pretty fast. Note 7 better have a big battery. I'm done with Samsung. I think if it's a 3600, I would be fine with it, but yeah. Alright, guys, that will be everything today. Thank you as always for watching. Make sure to give that like, thumbs up, please. It helps me out a lot. And share this with your family and friends. One thing I've asked you guys for the last few weeks, share this with your family and friends. It really helps. Oh, actually, one thing. I want to give a shout out. So remember how I always tell you guys, you know, if you want me to review something, please say it on Twitter at whatever company you want me to review, whether it be Motorola, whether it be, you know, JBL, whether it be Mophie, whatever product you want me to review, because I had a viewer actually message JBL and Krish. Krish, thank you so much, because she actually repeatedly messaged JBL saying, you know, hey, the Android guy has been trying to get a review product. Can you send him a review speaker to review? And it's true. I had been trying to reach out to JBL to review their speaker, and they hadn't gotten back to me. But because she repeatedly said it on Twitter, JBL was like, okay, let's get a hold of this situation. And they private messaged me. And now, because of her Twitter messages, I am now getting a review unit for that JBL speaker. So if there's anything you want me to review, post it on Twitter, put it at whatever company it is, at JBL, at Spec, at at Google, at Huawei, whatever device you want me to review. You know, if you guys do it, if you guys post it and say it, then it really helps. It really helps get through that. Oh, this guy should review this because his viewers are asking for it. So just letting you know, big shout out to Krish. Sorry, I meant to do that at the beginning of the show, but just got caught up in everything. Krish, thank you so much. We will be reviewing the JBL Bluetooth speaker because of you. So if you guys want me to review anything, just put at whatever company, send a review unit to at _Android guy. All right. Thank you guys as always for watching. This has been RICKY, the Android.